Hi guys, welcome to the I guess final class / Zoom meeting for this semester. I thought that this would be better given that so many people are very busy at this time, and instead of tying everyone up, we can do this. I'd like to start with our exam scope and tell you a little bit about the exam, which is basically a theory exam. So in other words, it's 100 marks long. You have a mixed bag of questions like matching, true and false, short questions. There are 2 mini essay questions at the end. You'll be asked to do referencing and so on. So basically, we're going to be looking at the material that I gave you in the Zoom class that we had, and also Google Class. If you go to the online classroom, let me see if I share my screen with you. Yeah, if we go to our classwork, and you'll notice that you have research designs, action research, article analysis, APA referencing. So week 1, introduction, approaches to education, literature review and sources, APA referencing, and so on. You do not need to do program evaluation. You will not be tested on program evaluation. I just want to make that clear. That section will not be tested on. But research designs and the research proposal we already covered in an assessment. So you will not need to do a research proposal for your final paper. As I said, you'll be chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 4, APA referencing, all those are important, the action research, but program evaluation and research designs, program evaluation, again, you will not be tested on, okay? So the research paper is basically a theory paper. It's not that long, it's 3 hours long, but it is a theory paper, so there are no practical applications as such. On your stream, you will see it says here online post. Please comment on this thread, briefly describe your attitude to research and if it has changed after taking this class, right? So in the comment section, please leave your comment. This will count for your online post, and this is your work for this week. It concludes the course work for BHS 445. Yeah, then, okay, moving on. In addition to the online post, I'd like you to take a quick look at your Google Classroom and see if there's anything that you may have missed. I want you to download those PDFs and to keep them on your hard drive or on your computer, your phone, so you have access to them when you are studying for your final exam. The final exam date will be on the 21st, I think, of June. Let me just double check that for you. Yes, 21st of June. So basically what's going to happen is that on the 21st, we usually start around, they usually start around 8, but I know people have a tough time getting up in the mornings, etc., etc. So I'm going to ask you to, we're going to start at 9:30 and we're going to run through to 12:30. Okay, so from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. we will have our exam on the 21st of June. Okay. Now this, you will, I will post the exam paper on Google Classroom, and you will make a copy of it on your computer. You'll fill it in because it's a Word document, and then you will email it back to me at naiduR@hche.ac.za. Okay, this is very important. It must reach me your paper time ends at 12:30. It must reach me by 12:40. Okay. In other words, your email must arrive in my mailbox by 12:40. You have 10 minutes to email it to me. So in other words, from the time it goes from you to me, it must take under 10 minutes. And the date timestamp must show between 12:30 and 12:40. Or if you finish earlier, that's fine. Send it back to me. Okay, that's all good. So I will post the paper at 9:30 a.m. on the 21st on Google Classroom. You will then download the Word document. You will fill in the answers and you will send it back to me before 12:40 p.m. on, well, 12:40 p.m. means like 40 minutes after lunch. Okay, not midnight. Yeah, so that's the exam scope. I will be online, and should you need to contact me for any further information and so on, you are free to do so. I will post DP lists as soon as our classmates finish their online post for me. I will give you until the 10th to do that. Today is Monday, is the 7th. So the 10th would be... the 10th would be Thursday. Okay, so I'm gonna give you until Thursday to post. Should you not post, whoever has posted, you will get your 5%, and those who haven't posted, then you will lose your 5%. I will post the names for DP. Because of the breakdown and percentages, I'm not going to give you any scores. Please note the minimum for DP is 35%. So at this point, it's looking good for our classmates, but I will post the names of people who have achieved DP. And if you have achieved DP, you are free to write the exam. If your name is not there, then you are not allowed to write the exam. You may feel free to email me and check why. But it's usually because you did not complete the requirements or the sub-minimum for DP. I won't be giving you any mark because everything is broken down into percentages. So even if I told you your grade is 90% for DP, it doesn't make a difference because each grade is 10%, 5%, another 10%, and then that counts for another percent of something else. And then your final grade counts, your final exam is 40%. So the scores won't mean anything at this stage. Just that you achieved over a certain, well, the 35% for DP. So if your name is there, you have it. If it isn't, you don't. So I'm sure all of you are very busy with your work, and you are, probably finding it a little stressful. I've tried to make this term accommodating and as simple as possible and as stress-free for you. I hope you enjoyed studying. Research is a very exciting area. You will be going into it in the future once you find your feet after your teaching post gets established. I am praying for you guys. I know how tough it is, but you're almost there. Hang in there, and stay strong. And I'll be praying for you as well. Like I said, if there are any questions or anything, please feel free to email me. Okay, thank you. And if I don't see you, please have a lovely vacation. Ciao.